Okay. All right, back. So, we're at your 7th pick. You took Carson Wentz, who had half of an ACL. Scratch your back, go ahead. And then we get to your 8th pick.
Hey, Todd, who was Jason's quarterback last year? I don't know. Who was his quarterback? I don't know. Who was the quarterback last year?
I'm glad you said that, Dad, because I have here, and I'll jump to
Deshaun
it.
Watson.
He made a pick? Deshaun Watson? Okay. All right.
All right, I will jump and I don't know if you can hear the disgraced owner, Frank Edwards, in the back, but he brought up an interesting point. Who was my quarterback last year? Now, Todd, I have a trade here from November 7th, 2018. This came in at 4:24 p.m.
18, Jay.
This was a trade between myself and you. Do you remember the specifics of the trade?
Oh, well, I my start of my year was not very good, and the way I'm looking is that I got to hit a home run here.
Go.
And when you got two really good quarterbacks on your team, and knowing you can only start one of them the rest of the year, you can use the other one to make a trade. Now, maybe you're not going to get the full value of the trade. And,
Hey, Todd, who was his wide receivers last year? Who was Jason's wide receivers last year?
Did.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways, so no,
long story
no,
short, you have Carson Wentz, who's playing mediocre.
No.
You
Carson
have
Wentz is playing. No,
Andrew Luck, who at this point is the second best fantasy football quarterback in the game.
Okay, no, hold on. All right, you're right. You can say that. That's fine.
So you have Andrew Luck, who's the second best player in the game.
Yeah.
You living?
Very good. Sit still.
And you have Rob Gronkowski, who's contributing.
Walter Cronkite, yes. How about these?
And you decide to trade me.
Walter Cronkite, yes. Good night.
So you tried to trade me
Don't need to say that.
O.J. Howard. I traded you O.J. Howard and Sterling Shepard for Rob Gronkowski and Andrew Luck, who is finally blossoming.
Okay, I can.
So let's hear the.
All right, so
please speak loud.
Yes. Now again, at the time, I was out like 4 or 5 games, okay, and it doesn't service me to keep.
And
both
your
the,
8th round pick
hold on,
comes
no,
on.
shut up. Shut up
And
for a
you
second.
draft
Shut up for a second.
Keelan Cole.
Shut up for a second. So, it doesn't make sense for you to hold on to both of these guys because you're only going to start one of them. My thinking was, listen, Carson Wentz, they're both about even. Andrew Luck may have had a couple more points a game, but I liked Carson Wentz's schedule the rest of the year. So I made the call to keep Wentz and trade for Luck. Or trade Luck. Now, again, I understand. I wasn't...
What happened to
wasn't
O.J. Howard the very next week?
But, I mean, Jason, that's... you can't predict you cannot predict injuries.
I'm
you cannot predict
just
injuries.
humor me. What happened?
My thinking is, my overall top to bottom starting lineup is better after this trade. Gronkowski was injured. You didn't know he had the bye week coming up. You didn't know if he was going to be ready. So I'm already missing 2 weeks out of Rob Gronkowski, and I don't know how he's going to be the rest of the year. He was doing terrible at the time. O.J. Howard right now currently is going in expert drafts for 2019. He's going in from the 4th to the 6th round. That's a premium pick. He is averaging 17 points a year last year. So, to me, I'm getting a guy he's a plug-and-play guy. It makes my overall lineup better. Yes, I am giving him more value in the trade, but what it does to my starting lineup, it makes my team better. And yes, of course, it did make Jason's team better too. But you're never going to make a trade where both guys are... You're not trying to screw a guy over in a trade because they'll know it. You have to make a trade that's both good for that person and for yourself. And
We have fundamental different views on trading, but that's fine. So, Keelan Cole in the 8th round.
Well, I mean, if you're stupid, yeah, you would
Do you care to
could get
comment
away
on
with that,
Keelan
you know?
Cole? Do you care to comment on Keelan Cole in the 8th round?
I do. Yeah, Keelan Cole, he showed flashes. You look back to the 2017 season, I think from week 16 to not 6 week 16, towards the end of the year, really showed some good flashes. He started to become that number 1 wide receiver, and the Jaguars were a powerhouse. And in the beginning of the year, Keelan Cole started to show some flashes of that again. And, you know, it just didn't work out. But like I said, you play this game, you don't know what's going to happen. You make the best decision you can with the information you have possible to you. And that's just how it works sometimes. I mean, we could go back at every one of your teams and everybody in the league, and we'll find someone who didn't pan out in the 7th, 8th round.
Now, Keelan Cole as your...
But I will say I did take more risks than I should have.
Now,
in
Keelan
that
Cole,
draft.
over or under me? 50 receptions, Keelan Cole.
Did he have over or under in the whole season?
The whole season.
I would probably say he was probably close to, but under.
Did he have over or under 500 yards?
I'll say over 500 yards.
And over or under 3 touchdowns?
Over 3 touchdowns.
Keelan Cole had 38 receptions
Oh, really?
for
Oh.
491 yards
Okay, well, that's
and
pretty
1
close.
touchdown.
Again, at the beginning of the year, I didn't play him the rest of the year. If I remember correctly, I don't believe I played him. So, like I said, everybody makes mistakes. You know,
Okay,
Matt
so we'll jump to the
was
ninth
head and
pick.
heels better over
The ninth
everybody
pick was
else.
the aforementioned trade piece, Andrew Luck. Good pick.
Oh,
Hurt
I
a
love my
little bit.
quarterbacks. The quarterbacks were great. It's unfortunate they both had bye weeks. But my thinking is I get 2 premium picks there. And, you use one as trade bait if you need to. Or you just keep both and rock them. And Mike Volpe has done that for a couple of years now, and it's worked out really well for him. So, I mean, as well as it could. He hasn't got to the championship
Mike
yet.
Volpe's also never won a championship.
But Mike's usually a stud, when it comes to the fantasy game.
Mike is a stud. Okay.
Shout out to Mike.
All right, I'll tell Mike you
Gotcha,
told him
Mike.
he was a stud. So
Hey, Jay, I need your car.
We'll be right back.
Move the car.